Okay, so I'm just practicing a bit of a new sequence that I have going on right now. And just to describe what my sequence is, I catch my stance, feel solid. My stance is weird, won't go into it. I address the target. Obviously nock an arrow. Get my crawl, put some tension, seat the grip, get my hip forward. Let me say what I'm gonna do before I do it. So get my hip forward, I raise and I come in and I try to get my alignment over here and load everything skeletally so that there's one line from my grip to this shoulder, one straight line, which means putting my shoulder a little bit forward. It's almost like I'm looking over my arm, like behind myself, to get that good wedge alignment. I raise up a little bit and then I set that in, right? Right? And then I draw back to anchor and load into over here. So first this side of the back, then this side of the back. And now I'm squinting one eye and I'm putting the point, even before I draw, to anchor, kind of where I want it to go. But now I'm at full draw. So now my new process is this. I say auditorily, through my mouth, aim. That gets my point up to where I want it to be. It's still not gonna go though. As long as I'm in the aim process, it's not gonna fire off. I have it locked down. Then, once I calm, then I say hot. That means that the arrow could go at any time. So before I say hot, it's locked down. It's not gonna fire. Once I say hot, I calm again. And then I break. And that break I don't say. It's just a concept in my mind to have the smoothest, nicest, silkiest, prettiest shot I can, right? So that's where I'm coming from. And I got these ideas from my betters, from Alex Melnick and Joel Turner. Gave me the idea of having the, he's like, he said like, treat it like you're shooting a gun, right? Keep that safety on, right, until you're hot. As long as that safety's on, you don't have to worry about it going off. Because what I was having a problem with was I was having a problem with getting locked out because I had shot anticipation, and Alex had hit me to that early on. So I knew that I was having that problem, and I talked to Joel about that at ETAR, and he's like, treat it like it's a safety. So you get your aim while the safety's on. Once you're at your aim, you take the safety off. And ever since I've been doing this, I haven't been locked out. Then the other thing that Alex told me that was giving me a problem was, he was saying that your aim has nothing to do with, see, I don't want to say this, like I hesitate even mentioning these guys' names because I don't want to mischaracterize what they said. But he'd said something to the effect of me that like, you have to separate, he's always said, and it finally kind of clicked for me, that you have to separate the aim from the break, right? Because I was getting all hung up on the aim and getting locked out and shit like that. So he said you have to separate the aim from the break, because essentially you put your point on, right, to where you want to get it, and then you forget about that shit. Because it's not your eyeball that's getting that arrow in there. Eyeball has nothing to do about it. Once your body is set up for that shot, what's important is what's happening here, not down there, right? So concentrate on what's happening here and make your shot and be mindful, not of that, be mindful of this. And so that's why I wanted to come up with this process. So it's, once I'm all set up in an anchor, I say aim, and then I think calm. And once I get that calm, I say hot, and then I think calm again. And that's where the break comes. Now, I'm still having a little bit of issue as not using hot as my trigger, because hot is not the trigger. The trigger comes after the calm, after the hot. But at least now I'm getting my aim on and I'm getting calm before my shot goes off. So even if I get like a little premature about the whole thing and break it hot, at least I'm set up. But now my process is aim, calm, hot, calm, break, smooth break, shoulder low, intention of that riser right into the center of the target, the release engaged with the face, not wildly back, smooth, calm. That's what I'm working on. And that's what should be on my mind when that break happens. Still working on it. And at this point, I don't even have a target face up because I'm just concentrating on what's here. But I want to see what this looks like. So it's the first time I'm recording it, so. All right. Aim. Hot. That was a little wild. That felt wild. See, I'm trying to, you could probably see it. I'm getting a little bit of this. I think the other thought is to not think too much. Don't try to hold on to the process too much. Hot. Felt better. Do one more. I mean, I'm gonna do a bunch of these, but I don't want this video to be forever. Hot. I don't know what that was. Well, again, I'm not really concentrating on where they're going, concentrating on the process, but just for shits and giggles, we'll take a look where they landed. Yeah, okay, like we had a flinchy wild one, right, which is over here, but the rest of these are starting to come in, right? Like this is, I mean, that would certainly all be within a 9. So, and I'm not getting like, so obviously I still have a ways to go, but and again, I want to give credit where credit is due, but I also don't want to mischaracterize people or, you know, try to like, look, I mean, like, I don't want to, like, these guys, you know, they're professionals and they do things and they coach people professionally, and I don't want to, like, I don't think I'm revealing state secrets, but I also kind of want to give credit where credit is due. So yeah, so I apologize to either of you guys if you don't want me dropping your names, and I'm certainly not doing it to try to score any like points or anything like that. But I just wanted to share my process, which is, you know, if you're getting locked out like I was, this is how I helped to remediate it. So I got all set up, got to where I needed. Well, I got all set up: aim, calm, hot,